my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get wreck, and that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-Tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flow.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders.
For Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Raiders getting their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bears nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that It's a Vegas first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still sticking with the passing game. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway. We weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 3rd and 8.
Vegas!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
Chicago.
touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Williams to throw on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's good.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams going deep here for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. He's still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. That's completed right side. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. All set now. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Throwing on seconds. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4.
Raiders 17.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the pistol, Williams escapes out to the left. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. It's his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
And the Bears 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flush down out to his left. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Cairo Santos
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Let's take that 72 look. Let's keep those sticks moving. Let's go.
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Oh, did the Raiders get to that one? They're saying yes, and the officials agree. Raider football. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You have to move one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
At the 17-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Got him. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Gain of 16 yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, King. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Real mistake, that's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board, and at least show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas. Yeah. Tempo. Punch first. Yes. Vegas.
1st down, Williams to throw. It's everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Here he goes, third and long. Headed out right. He's going for it himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down.
Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk, street. Check, smash. Go, street.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the jump.
We've set it down from 37.
Set. 18 Cardinal, go.
Going to the ground again on first. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Buying some time right. That's complete to Bowers outright. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
19,
Looking to throw on third and 1. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a third-quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And the Raiders line up again to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Here's Williams. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of the defense.
This is ahead for about 5. Eric Stokes in there for the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Williams to throw on third. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Odunze downfield. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
It's a gain of
Offense is 6, 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Jarvarius Ward on
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. The no-go. Vegas. Punch Spurs. Yes. Tempo. Yes. Vegas. Punch Spurs.
3rd and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Which was the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, when you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sidelines, turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders jump in front now by 5.
Bears 31.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Filthy. Check it. Tempo. Yes. Vegas.
To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. Connects downfield. On target to Burton. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar thing. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Williams on 1st down. Takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Williams trying to throw for it. Has it at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Raiders, 36.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a lot better.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Expected, and they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Makes the score Raiders 44.
Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh man, it's Colston Loveland. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Bears first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Bears.
First down throw by Williams. Hits his running back. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side. 2-minute warning. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
to throw. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Getting out to his left. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure a 1st down right there.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Another one for Gibbs. And he gets absolutely fucked to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a it's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we slow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look when you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying